Hello, hello. It's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to the Great Big Card Swap. It is Tuesday, October 8th, 2024, and I am so excited about the cards I have to share with you today. I know that this month theme is a little bit challenging, but you guys rose to that challenge and created some pretty amazing projects. This month's theme is outside the box. So I'm asking you to think outside the box. Some of you did that very well. You all did that very well. there are some cards that are over the top outside the box. Boxes literally. And so I'm so excited to share these with you tonight. If you're sending ahead for November, our theme next month will be thankful, grateful, blessed. I have already seen some amazing cards for that one too. Say hi when you jump on. Let me know what you are doing. So happy to share with you today. If you missed it, I did an unplanned video earlier today for our 3-day stamp set sale, and I shared 40 card ideas featuring some of those stamp sets that are on sale. So make sure to check that out. I'll add the link to the video description when we are all done. If you're brand new to the Great Big Card Swap, welcome. I'm so glad that you're joining us today. The Great Big Card Swap is for everyone, whether you are a stamping enthusiast, a demonstrator, if you use Stampin' Up products or other products, retired, I don't care, it doesn't matter. Use whatever you want, make a card, send it in. Our rules are pretty simple. I ask that you include $1 to include return postage and the envelope, but if you prefer, you can stick a couple stamps in the card instead if you don't have cash. The other rule is don't write inside. You can use a sticky note or a loose piece of paper to say hello. That's totally optional though. And that's it. We've got a new theme every month. And I try to limit it just to 1 card per person per month, please. Just so that it doesn't get too crazy. We've got enough cards that we divided up into 2 video showcases every month. So if you haven't sent in a card yet, it's not too late. Our next video showcase will be on the 4th Tuesday, which is October 22nd. And so you'll want to send in your card right away to be in that video showcase. I think that's it. Send your cards to Julie Davison, P.O. Box 6164, Champaign, Illinois 61826. Shall we jump in and get started? So happy to see you guys are all joining us. I see we've got Diane, and Diane, well, Sharon's asking about the Curly Girls. I have almost all the cards. I don't have one from Donna yet, so I am still waiting for hers, and we'll showcase the Curly Girl cards next time in 2 weeks. And Diane, I would love for you to share news about Becca's baby. We're so excited. I just saw her little note that she included with her card. One of our Curly Girls had her baby boy. I think it was last week, right? Friday or Saturday. I remember you posted in another chat. So exciting. I'd love to share that news with our Great Big Card Swap family. Leave lots of comments tonight. I really want you guys to encourage our swappers. I know that sometimes it takes a lot of courage to send in and share your stamped artwork with others. And so I want you guys to give lots of love to everyone who swapped tonight. We've got about 40 cards to share. I need to change my title. I think it says 45 plus, but I counted 40 right before we got started. So I'm going to jump right in. I love this one from Pat Stewart. So I've got to start with hers. She has thinking of you on the front, and then on the inside, I love this pop-out box. How fun. And it says, I'm thinking outside the box with this amazing pop-up. This would be so cute for a birthday card or a Christmas card. Pat, I love this card so much. It is just so clever. Thank you so much for thinking outside the box and sharing this fun card idea with us to kick us off for this October Great Big Card Swap. Well, some of you also took that box literally, like this card from Peg Herrick. I love this little center flap card with a literal box on the front, a box of tulips. So pretty. I love that designer paper on the sides. If you've not made a card like this before, it's really kind of easy. You're going to take your card front and cut from the center about 1 inch or so from each side, maybe 1.25 inches, and then glue those center ones or the side ones down, and so the center opens on its own. Such a great card design, and I love the literal box. Thank you, Peg, for your awesome card. Here's another literal gift box. I thought this was so clever from Debbie Bustle. She's got a little note in here. And what did she say this die cut was? Okay, this is a Sizzix framelit designed by Stephanie Barnard from years ago. She said she left it blank because she thought it would make a really cute Christmas card. I love it. I think it also would make a really cute birthday card as well. And she said this is just a box, LOL, but I love that you thought outside of the box for your box card design. I think that's really clever, and I just love the glitter. It is so festive and fun as we get ready for Christmas holidays. We had some other shaped cards, including this one from Mary Fudge. Oh my gosh, I thought this was so clever. A little dress card with the little pearls for the cuff and the neckline and the buttons for the belt. It's just so adorable. I think this is meant to be a baby card, a keepsake treasure for baby. The shiny new penny dated the year you were born is meant to be a keepsake to treasure through the years, and on your wedding day, along with something old and something new, the bride is to have this lucky penny in her shoe, and then a little Stampin' Dimensional so you can attach a brand new penny. I thought that was so clever, Mary. I love this shape card, thinking outside the box truly with this one. Another outside of the box card design. This is a shaped card. This is a flower pot, and the flowers pull out for the message. How clever is this? I haven't made a card like this in a while, but one thing that's unique about this one is it has a little kickstand, a little 1x7 piece that's scored so that it can set up and display. Oh my gosh, this one is by Dee Chamberlain, and she has a little template for us. I want to pull that out and show you. I'm going to hold it, so if you want to take a screenshot and remember how to create this card, you can. Dee, thank you so much for including the template and instructions for us here to make a card. I have made a similar card with the flower pot design, and even though it's not the same, I'll include the link to my version from a few years back in the video description when we're all done. I especially love the polka dots on this one in the bright colors. Looks like Bermuda Bay and some Daffodil Delight, maybe some crushed curry, a Tangelo twist perhaps in there, or Cajun, and some rich raspberry. What a fabulous card, Dee. Thank you so much for sharing that one. We've got some more shaped cards. This one comes from Jenny Oliver, and she made one for me too, so we'll have our first this or that. This has a little Velcro on it, so she has a note to be careful when you open it up, and that flap fits right inside the center there. Jenny, you'll have to tell us, did you use a template for this? It looks like you hand cut it, but I just love this little idea with the flap, and we've got two different colors here, the Countryside Inn designer paper with the blues, and then the Country Rose paper that was an exclusive designer paper available to demonstrators who met the April sales challenge this year. So blue or pink, this or that, which of these two do you prefer? This is such a clever idea. I'm trying to look and see if she's got any details on here. Oh, the pattern is from Sweet Tea Makes 3. So clever. I'm going to take that off so you can really fully enjoy the blue or pink. So leave a comment. Oh, you guys are kind of split. Joe says blue. Katie likes the pink, and Terry does too. Diane likes the blue. You know who else would like the blue is our new curly girl mama. I see your announcement there, so I'm going to read it really quick, Diane. Becca and baby Theodore Joseph Fisher, Theo for short, are doing great. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. He was born on October 4th at 12:55 p.m. and weighed 6 pounds 12 ounces and 20 inches long. Oh my goodness, congratulations to all of you, your whole family. What a blessing that Theo is. Diane, thank you for sharing that awesome news with us, and we're so happy for you, Becca. If you're watching, we're so happy, and we know you're probably going to need a little while to get to get back to stamping, and that's okay. We look forward to your cards when you're able to stamp and share again with us. Our next card comes from Shelly Sams, and she's used some brand new designer paper, the Snowy Days designer paper, to create this fun card. Look at this. It folds flat like this, but then when you fold it out, it kind of has these different tiers of images that then kind of build almost like a little staircase. This one has a lot of instructions, and I don't know, I will hold it, so if you want to try to take a screenshot, but it says the layered box card tutorial is from Something Crafty, and there's photos on that website. So there are lots of instructions here. Whoever gets this card will be able to read it and have that information on this cute card. Oh my gosh, I just love that. Thank you for including the directions. For what is this called again? The layered box card. Super fun. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then a little bit of room, you could probably add another panel on the back if you wanted to add a bigger message on there. So thank you, Shelly, for sharing that awesome card with us. I'm telling you guys, these cards tonight are amazing. Our next one is from Kathy Tremabach, and she sent two versions. This one is the version for the swap. Oh my gosh, I love these colors. So it kind of opens up like this, a little box card that has a diagonal side. And I really love this berry burst to go with autumn. So Kathy says she thought this angled pillar card by Iced Images qualified for outside of the box for sure. The sentiment and leaves are from the Autumn Leaves stamp set from Stampin' Up. The Happy Die from Hero Arts. And then she has a Halloween version, and she said she cut this one down to be that regular A2 that fits in the regular envelope. So this is more regular card size. This is a little bit bigger, more like a 5x7 larger card. So I'll do this or that, even though they are vastly different in their themes. Which of these two do you prefer? Do you like the Halloween images or more the autumn? Thank you so much, Kathy, for sending an extra one for me. I love this card design. I think it's so fun, and I think you did a great job of changing the size and adjusting it down to be to fit in the regular envelope. That's very clever. I'm gonna have to give that one a try. All right, let's move on to our next card. Kathy, awesome. Our next card, oh, I just lost, so many of these have notes, and I gotta try to keep them all together. All right, our next one, oh, this is a fun one from Charlotte Nydigger, and she created a fun pop-up card too using the new Regal Rose designer paper. When you open it up, it kind of has that pop-out box design. I love this. I'm totally gonna have to do this one. Regal Rose paper on the inside, that beautiful Night of Navy color. It almost looks like another Midnight Beauty. Oh, Starry Sky, that's what it is. Starry Sky, yes. And I think just to make me have to say it, it's the bow punch, which goes really well. I love the way the white looks against the dark blue. It is really pretty, and it goes nicely with that paper. Charlotte, thank you for this lovely card. So inspiring. I noticed the label here with the Thinking of You comes from a paper pumpkin kit. I just played with this one the other day. So our next one is from Jennifer Crabtree. She said she was inspired by Sharon Armstrong, and this is a corner pocket card. I have got a tutorial for this one, so I'll add it to the links here. It is a mini card here that's about 3 or 3 1/4 inches by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And then a 3x4 piece on the front, and then the little pocket is created by a square cut diagonally and glued here on the sides. So much fun. I just love that. I haven't made it in a little while, but I'm inspired to give it a try again. I think it's just such a fun way to kind of bring in some more patterns and have kind of a little bit of a different card. So I like how you think outside the box, Jennifer. What a fun card. Our next one comes from Kathy Gailey. Oh, this is using a brand new stamp set from the mini catalog and some designer paper from the Iconic Celebrations. That's one of the online exclusives that came out in July. This double box card was inspired by Jackie Bullheis, and she used the Christmas Friends stamp set to create this one in that Iconic Celebrations designer paper. Let's see what else she says. Oh my gosh, I love it. It truly is outside the box. I've made kind of a similar card. It was a while ago, and mine was more vertical, but it had the same kind of pop out. I really like it, the horizontal direction. I think that's really clever. And I think mine maybe had like another panel back here. I'm trying to remember, but this one's got a panel on the back to write on your message. And so I like those cards that kind of stand up on their own. I think I have a tutorial that's similar to this, so I will add it to the link in the video description when we're all done if you want to check that out. But I love your version, Kathy. It is so festive and so fun. It definitely makes me want to give this card a try again. I wonder if I could slide that in there for now. There we go. Perfect. All right. Oh, our next card's another fun fold. This one's from Sandy Coy Emery, and she's using that amazing Splendid Autumn designer paper, and with the fold out panels, using every little bit of that 6x6 piece. So clever. Lemon Lolly. I never would have thought to use that color with the autumn, but I love how it brightens up the designer paper. I think that there was another embellishment that that was on the center panel, and these are those new Druzy gems, but I think that it got torn off in the mail. Oops, I just put that on upside down. Sometimes that happens. So these, I think these gems are just going to be tricky to send in the mail like that. Love how the belly band just holds that all together. This whole card's about 3.5, I think, by 6 inches. So kind of a short, or I mean a small mini slimline card. Oh my gosh, our next one, this is so fun. This is by Leslie Kneisel, and she has 2 versions. She sent me an updated one. Let's see, I think this is the first one. She used this die with the windows to create a Halloween card with some retired designer paper. And when you pull it up, oops, hold on, my notes in there, her notes in there, sorry. Boop. Now you totally missed the effect. All right, when you pull it up, we get extra designs in there with some other designer paper. So she punched circles and glued those down on the inside and on the panel. And I saw Leslie a couple weeks ago for vacation stamping school, and so she was telling me she was having a hard time because she wanted this to be able to to stop and not come all the way out. So I'm going to show you her second version. I think, are these the measurements the same? Let me show you the second one here. I'm going to tuck this inside. Okay, so the second version, we talked about how we might be able to get that to work. And so what she did is she put little Stampin' Dimensionals here on the side. And then the card has a, it has, well, I can show you over here. It has a little piece of designer paper that's attached to the back, like a little strip. And so that strip catches on the designer paper on the sides and prevents the whole thing from being pulled out. I love that. You figured it out, Leslie. That is just so much fun. And this card is just so stinking cute. Let's look at this template and the measurements that Leslie has provided for us. So she's got her little diagram there. I'll hold it like this. So even if you don't have the same die to create the same kind of windows, you can create other windows and do a fun little pocket card like this with the insert. So Leslie, thank you so much for including those measurements for us in the template in case somebody wants to try that at home. So cute, and I'm happy to have your prototype to inspire me. Thank you so much for sharing the updated version of that. Just so cute. All right, our next card. Oh, I love this. This one's from Lana Alesna, and she lives in Hawaii. And so I love that she sent this Aloha card. It is an envelope shaker card with this cute little monkey stamp. I just love that the monkey is a pineapple. So cute. Live Aloha. You know, I saw this card, Lana, and I thought, oh my gosh, that would be a really fun theme to have everybody make cards that were representative of where they live. You know, like wherever you are. Maybe if you live near a beach, it would be beachy, or if you lived in the forest, or you know what I mean? You don't live in the forest, but if you lived in the mountains and in the woods, you know, like out in the country, it would be that. Or if you lived out, you know, in the countryside on a farm, you know, you could do something farm themed. So not next time, but we are going to use that as a theme. I think that would just be so much fun to have cards that just represent all the places that we live around the country and around the world, because we have some worldwide stampers who participate too. So watch for that theme coming up, maybe in December or January or February. We'll see. Start thinking though. Yes, Sharon says a Wcky. She's in Ohio. So start thinking about that, and we'll have that theme in a couple months. We'll give you some time to noodle on it. I can't wait to see what you guys create. I actually have some Illinois stamps that I bought a while ago that I never used. They're not Stampin' Up, but I just couldn't resist. So now my wheels are turning. Our next card is from Marge Krasneski, and this is a fun standing pop-up card. How cool is this? Oh, I love this fall designer paper. And I do have a tutorial for this one, so if you haven't seen it before, it is really fun. I love that it folds flat, and you can kind of see how it works. Like, it's like a regular card front with this bottom piece that folds up and holds the center panel. And so then as you fold down on this, that just kind of stays in place and pops up. So I'll include the link to my tutorial if you would like to check this out. This one is so fun, Marge. Thank you so much for thinking outside the box with a card that stands up on its own. Super, super cool. You guys, I'm telling you, these cards are so amazing. Every single one. Every time I opened a card, I was just like, wow, wow, wow. Our next card is from Cindy Kittner, and she says she was inspired by Brandy cards. Gosh, an old one from January 14th, 2013. All right, here is this fun card. It looks so innocent on the front. I think you used that one on purpose again. The bow punch with the Regal Winter designer paper, but the best part is inside. Are you guys ready for this? Ah! It pops up to be a tissue box. How fun is that? With a real tissue tucked inside. Oh my gosh. This is just a simple pop-up. In fact, we were just talking about this kind of like rectangle, this kind of square with the different things that would glue to the top and to the bottom of the card when we were making our card on Sunday stamping video. So this is just a different dimension, and I'll show you those dimensions again. And it folds flat and then pops up. So this is such a fun card to send someone who is not feeling so good and needs a little cheering up. Wishing you a quick and complete recovery. I know, right? Let's take a look at those measurements again for you. Cindy Kittner's card here. So there's the scoring measurements for the tissue box inside. The designer paper is 3 inches by 5 inches, and then scored at 1, 2.5, and 3.5 inches. And then in that same simple pop-up kind of style where you glue one end to the top and then you close it and glue the other end like that. I know, so fun, right, you guys? Oh, the cards just keep getting better and better and better. This one from Marie Ferrito is so much fun. I created a card like this a while back, so I'll include the link to the video description. The card has a window here in the front, and watch this. So fun. Those dragon wings fold up and go through the slot, and so when you open it, they can flap right through. Oh, so cool. Let's see. Marie's note. What did she say? Out of the box, she used the dragonfly, she said, is embossed with several layers of clear powder to give it shine and add a bit of strength. That is something that can be an issue with a card like this, is because it has to go through the window, and especially if you're doing it quite a bit, it can be hard on the delicate die cuts like this one. So great tip there on using the embossing powder to kind of give that some more strength and a little bit of shine. Oh my gosh, so fun. Oops, it's getting caught. I will include a link to the video that I did for this one, and you can make adjustments depending on the butterfly or the dragonfly, the window, punch, whatever you have. This one is so fun. Thank you so much for sharing it, Marie. I love that. Was there another one I was going to? That one. Okay. All right. Next up. Oh, this is fun too. This is from Annette Funk, and let's see. She says she used the Birds and Branches card to make this teepee card. And so it folds flat like this to fit in an envelope. And then it has little Velcro and it folds together like this to create a very unique shaped card. A little teepee card. So fun. I love those birds and branches, and we've got that painted texture designer, or not designer paper, the embossing folder for the background. Soft seafoam for the card base with some very vanilla on top. Really clever. I love how that folds flat. And so you can kind of see when it's open, it is like a 4 by 8.5 piece. And then this is a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. I'm sorry, 4 1/4 by 8.5. And 4, maybe it's 4 by 4. Let's do a quick measurement. 4 by 4 would be a little easier. Yeah. Okay. So this is 8 inches by 4 inches scored in half. And then the square on top is 4 by 4 scored diagonally and then kind of put on there. So we've got some different diagonal score lines and score in half lines. And so then it folds over like that. Oh, so fun. I always wanted to make one of these TP cards and I haven't yet. So now I'm going to have to. So inspired by your card, Annette. Thank you so much for sharing that one. Oh, this is so clever. I love this one from Joan Talent. I know so many of you said you were so challenged by this theme, and you guys all just knocked it out of the park. You rose to the challenge. All these cards are so amazing. So here is one from Joan, and she says she decided to make a chest of drawers because she thought you would move things out of the box and put them into the drawers. I just love it because it is a different shape for the front of the card. So this is like a regular card front with the punch out. This is a fun little label punch. A punch out of the bottom to create the look of 2 legs. And then the little drawers are just panels of cardstock with the little brads in there for the handles. And the cute little onesie on a wire hanger. Seriously, the most adorable. And then this piece here is just another strip at the top that has the little divots out. I think it is so clever. A little sponging in there too kind of gives those panels some dimension and really makes them look like drawers. Such a darling card, Joan. Thank you so much for sharing this awesome card with us. I think it went the other way around like this. Okay. Oh, I love this one. Our next one comes from Rea Zillian, and I'm gonna see if you guys can guess what she used on the front of her card. I will tell you it's a little bit heavy. She's got some different panels here that are patterned in nice bright colors that remind me of the In Colors that just retired last time. The Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, a little bit of like Orchid Opulence, and Starry Sky in there. All right, are there any guesses? Can you guys tell what she used to create the strips on the front of the card? It is a Kleenex box. I love that. What a fun design. She cut apart the box and used leftover pieces to glue them together to create like little designer paper layers. So this is literally made out of a box. So clever. Arisa, I really think you just nailed it. I love everything about your thought process here. It's such a fun card, and the colors and patterns I never would have guessed were a Kleenex box. I love it. Our next one, this is really fun, from Eileen Curry. She said she was thinking about Thanksgiving, and so she thought about creating something a little bit different. And to think outside the box, instead of making a card, she sent 2 pieces, a little treat box that you can use as a table favor for Thanksgiving, and then also a place card setting. So like you could put somebody's name on this, and this is with that new Humble Home punch. These are from the Darling Duck Pond, and then a little bit of that Splendid Harvest designer paper back there. Oh my gosh, how cute would this be for a little table setting for Thanksgiving? I'm really curious, do you guys do things like this? Do you make place cards and table treats for your Thanksgiving dinner? I used to years ago, and I haven't in a long time, but I just love the idea of this, and I think the Humble Home especially is just such a perfect one to use. So thank you so much, Eileen, for sharing this card, thinking outside the box, and it's a little different than just a regular standard card. So thank you for sharing that idea with us. So much fun. I know Sharon says, I will now. Our next card comes from Terry Biggs, I think, right? This is so fun. She says, out of the box was definitely a challenge for her. She got to thinking about this gift card wallet that she made a couple years ago for friends, and she was able to find the original project, which was inspired by Connie Stewart. The wallet does fit loosely in a normal envelope, but she was including some extra postage just in case. And so what this is, it's a little booklet, and you can see it has little pockets for gift cards. So this is so fun for a birthday or for Christmas if you're giving several gift cards, or you can have other things in there like little stickers or a little note or something like that. Some pieces of gum or something, or a bag of tea. Oh, that would be so good to have like a little bag of tea in there, and some other little things. So I love this so much. I'm gonna have to make something like this. Thank you, Terry, for sharing this inspiring project for us. There's one for me to keep, so let's do a this or that. We've got this one with the Lost Lagoon and the flowers and frames, and let me open up the other one. The other one is using some Moody Mauve, and does that, no it doesn't, I have to untie it. Moody Mauve with the the Wildflower Designs. What is that one called? Wildflower Designs is the name of the stamp set. What's the name of the designer paper? Wildly Flowering, I think that's what it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this or that, which of these two? And I'm not sure if the Sonic gift card is just for illustrative purposes. I'm guessing that it is just for illustrated purposes and that it's already been used. So don't be disappointed if you get it and the card doesn't have anything on it. I love that you included that in there so we can see how that looks and how that works. Terry, thank you so much. All right, so we got Joe says that. Lori says this Moody Mauve is her fave. Heather likes this too. Diane says that. And Terry, oh, it's real? Like there's money on it still, Terry? That's very generous of you. Oh my goodness. So fun. I just love these, and I'm definitely gonna have to copy. So thank you, Terry, for sending an extra one for me so that I can kind of measure it and share this project with everyone. This, that. You guys are split. You know, I love Sonic. The girls and I like to go probably once a week. When I pick them up from school, sometimes we stop and get slushes. They like to get slushes. Sometimes I get a slush and sometimes I just get a diet limeade. But it is a great little treat for us to stop through Sonic. Our next card comes from Linda Vanderspool, and she also sent an extra one for me. Thank you, Linda. This is so clever. She I'm trying to think of her note, which is in the other card. Hold on. She sent this cute little card with the second one for me. This offset gate card was inspired, she said, by Susan Campfield, and I love that with the fern embossing folder. Okay, so she said she was trying to make it look like a sunflower glue holder. And I love that you were just kind of thinking outside the box with that. So this is a detailed sunflower die, and then the ice cream cone die that has the like two flaps. It's kind of built in, so it sort of sticks or sits up on its own. I think that's so clever. Thank you so much for sending an extra for me. And I love that cute extra little card too. Love that from Linda. So fun. All right, our next few cards, I kind of have them all together. Have some fun out of the box kind of images. So this first one comes from Tracy Evans in the UK. She used the oceanfront stamp set to create this sponged, sort of masked off like a faux layer, because it is all part of the white cardstock, and she put a mask down and then sponged and then lifted it up and has this awesome shape. And then she has the images and the words coming outside of the box, out of the box. I love that. The colors here, we've got some Coastal Cabana and some Highland Heather in there with the black and white ribbon. Hoping you have the best day ever. I think that is so pretty, and I love how the images come right outside of the box. Here's another one with some out-of-the-box images from Shelly Scott, and she used the Leaf Fall embossing folder with this new designer paper. It's in the Regal Winter, and I'm trying to remember the name. I want to say Regal Foil, but I don't know if that's right. And she's got some different elements here, some die cuts from the Autumn Leaves bundle. That's where this one comes from too. And then the frame in some metallic cardstock. That one is from the new Splendid Autumn. Changing Leaf Sprig. She's got a list here. Look at that. Regal Distressed Patterns. That's what it is. I love that on the inside too. So pretty. Changing Leaves. Oh, that's the sprig there. The bow punch. Autumn Leaves bundle. What is this one? This is the new one. I can't think of it. I don't know that it's on here. So pretty. I love these colors too. That basic beige with the copper and the cherry cobbler. So pretty. Our next one, I love this collage of elements here. This one is from Wcky, and actually I wasn't sure, now that I'm looking at this, if this was supposed to be for next time with the Thankful, Grateful, Blessed. It doesn't have a sentiment on it, so I like it for the out of the box though, because I love that the elements are just kind of clustered together. What a great collage there. The embossed leaves on vellum and a little bit of a linen thread. Blueberry bushel, is that the right, what is blueberry? Yeah, blueberry bushel with some balmy blue and crumb cake. Really pretty combination. Our next one is from Alberta Futch, and she has this awesome angled piece here. This is the painted texture embossing folder, gray granite with basic beige. The Altenew die for the Huge Congrats is from Timeless Sentiments 2. And then Simon Says, the mini stars are from Simon Says Party. Mini Stars Party is that die. I love the color combination here. So great with the neutrals and the line. I really feel like it's sort of out of the box, like coming out. It's just a fabulous card layout. So much fun. I love that. Our next one from Teresa Scott is given some same vibes here with the stars. This one, a retired Stampin' Up set with the happy birthday and the circles out of the box, because we're using circles instead of boxes. I love that. A little vellum here to set those die cut stars apart from the designer paper. We got Petal Pink and Calypso Coral Stampin' Up colors. Oh my gosh, how about this one from Rose Reddy? She made this card. I think she said she made it for an anniversary card for her daughter and son-in-law. So clever. This is out of the box with the punch art. We've got Pac-Man, Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man. 1.5 inch circle for the Pac-Mans, 1 1/4 inch square to take the notch out, the small banner punch for the bow and the bow tie, and then 1 1/4 inch hole punch for the small white circles. This makes me want to play Pac-Man. So, so clever. The congratulations comes from the Charming Sentiments bundle. Do you guys have that one? I love this. I'm sure that your daughter and son-in-law loved it as well. I think it is just so cute and so clever the way that you used those circles to create the images. Our next card comes from Barbara McHouston, and she used the Iconic Celebrations designer paper to create this fun little pop-up box card. So it has a box that pops up, and this I think the balloon came out in transit, but I think it's supposed to be in there as well. That is so clever. I love how it has this little pop-up box. And the designer paper on the inside is also from the Iconic Celebrations. Thoughtful Journey. Oh, I think the Happy Birthday is from that. And the die from a friend. Oh, the box die. So fun, Barbara. I love, love, love how you thought out of the box and created a box on the inside. Well, speaking of box, a lot of you were thinking the same kind of thing, and we have several different versions of a box card. Have you ever made a card like this? Here is Joe Williams' box card. And it opens up and the sides come down here. So I love that these fold flat to fit in an envelope, and then they kind of stand up and have some different elements here. So a lot of these have different layers where you can kind of have lots of dimension to your box card. So let's see, Joe's got the measurements for hers, and all of these are going to be a little bit different. I know they were all inspired by different stamping artists, and I have a similar box card that I will post in my link for the tutorials. Mine's a little bit smaller than these, but you can adjust the measurements. So here are the measurements that Joe used. She was inspired by elainescreation.net. I'll pause there so you can take a screenshot if you would like. I know, they're so much fun. All right, I'm going to move on to our next box card. Look at that. I love that it folds like that. Our next box card is from Marilyn Eden's, and she used the hot air balloon bundle. Oh my gosh. And the lighter than air designer paper. She's got designer paper all over the place, and all those little layers with the clouds, a little bit of room with stamping on the back to write your message. I think that's so clever. These look like they're pretty similar measurements to Joe's card as well. And so I've seen different ways to fold these. Sometimes they're folded up like this totally. Sometimes they are folded up like this. I think that's how Marilyn's card was. So lots of different ways to kind of protect and keep your card closed. I love these box cards, you guys. Here's one. This one's a little bit different in its measurements. This one I think is Sue Hebert. And she's got lots of different layers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4 inserts in the center, but 5 if you include the back. The motion on this is just so fun. I love the wood grain stamped on there, and the way these set up is just so, I feel like I can't do it justice on camera. It is just so much fun. A warm hello. This one also has a little room to write on the back. And let's see, she said she used the Hobby Lobby butterfly box card pattern. And the flowers are Sizzix Thinlits. The label from Stampin' Up! Is the double oval. Hero Arts saying a warm hello. And this mails in an A2 size envelope with a non-machinable stamp. Love that. Wood grain is from Stampin' Up! Hardwood Stamp. All butterflies attached using florist wire and tape. That's clever. And the ferns are scraps cut from Sizzix Thinlits and Spellbinder ferns. Oh my gosh, all the work to create all these butterflies and all the flowers. This is just so amazing, Sue. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful art with us. Love that so much. Our next box card comes from Annette Crochet. She used a Halloween theme with this fun designer paper. And I think this card base, I was thinking it was from a paper pumpkin kit, but maybe not. I love the foil design. And we've got, again, a couple layers here where you can have these like pop up and dimensional figures. So fun. This one has a little punch out here at the bottom with an oval punch to create kind of little legs on the box card. This one also has room on the back to write your message, and trick or treat stamps, them bones paper, that's right. And oh yeah, the die cuts are from the paper pumpkin. That is really clever, from September 2022. I thought I recognized that. Super fun. I love that. What a great card. Here's another box card. This one from Debbie Lindow using a paper pumpkin kit. I just found this one when I was cleaning out Tom's room. He had this kit. I can't remember the name of it, but it's so fun with these colors. Fresh freesia with some rich raspberry, pear pizzazz, crushed curry, and some Lost Lagoon, no, soft succulent. I love it again. So we've got those little panels in the middle that kind of allow for the different dimension there, and the little flaps decorated nicely as well. Oh my gosh, so fun, so fun. One last little box card. This one is from Patty Tucker. I love these colors and all these fun images. This one also pops up. These just display so much fun. Like, I don't know who wouldn't love to get a card like this. We've got rainbows, we've got unicorns. This would be for some pretty princess who absolutely would love it. All the world is bright, and a little space on the back to write your message. Happy birthday with a cute little banner there on top. All right, if you guys haven't tried the box card yet, you absolutely have to. I'll add a link in the video description to my tutorial, and you can play around with the sizes to get a bigger or smaller card. We have a few more out of the box cards. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are so amazing. Our next one comes from Marilyn Kane. She's the Potions and Spells, a new online exclusive bundle. And this one is the 5x7 hexagonal box tent card. She was inspired by iced images from August 30th, 2024 this year. So it's got these different panels. I don't think that this one pops down. I think it just stands up like that with the cauldron and the bubbles. Double toil and trouble. I love that. A little hocus pocus. This would be such a fun Halloween decoration. And it does fold flat and fit into a larger envelope. I love that so much, Marilyn. Thank you so much for sharing your amazing card with us. We have another fun pop-up. This one, oh no, it got squished. This one from Katie McLean, inspired by Rachel Tessman. It's the hexagon pop-up card. Whoa! And this cute little sub stamp set is on sale right now. It is part of the 3-day stamp sale where you can save 15% on annual catalog stamp sets. I actually have this one. I bought it at the end of the mini catalog and I still haven't played with it, so I've got to get it out. This is so amazing though. I don't know how well it's coming across on camera, but it's like a total solid box, but then it folds up flat. Did I fold it the right way? Yes, it folds flat to stick in a card. And I just think it's so incredible that then it just like folds up and it just like sits up on its own. We've got all these amazing layers held up with the window sheet so they kind of look like they're floating. So cool. So cool. Katie, thank you so much for the inspiration. I totally want to get this submarine out and create a card with it. I don't know if I'll be able to go all out like you did, but you've inspired me to craft with it. I love all the dimension and all the detail that you put into this piece. It's truly incredible. We have one more card for our part 1 showcase for the Great Big Card Swap. This one comes from, uh-oh, I hope the name is inside. I think it's Nancy Bridges. Yes. Oh my gosh, what an incredible card. Okay, so Nancy says, the purse blank was given to her by a friend. She doesn't know the brand, and the paper is from Paper Studio, and the flowers are from Anna Griffin. The washi tape is from her stash. Look at this amazing card. It is a purse complete with the straps, and I love the little snap that holds that card closed. And when you open it up, it has a flap here with the washi tape to write your message, and then a little pocket here for another little card or a gift card or another little gift that you want to tuck inside there. And that's where her note was. You guys really did think outside the box with your amazing cards, Nancy. This one is just incredible. They are all so incredible, you guys. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in cards this month for the Great Big Card Swap. It is not too late. If you haven't submitted your October swap card, please send it in now so I can show it in 2 weeks when we're back on October, what did we say, 22nd? October 22nd is our next video showcase. Our theme for October is Think Outside the Box. And you can see there are many ways to do that. I can't wait to see what you're going to create. If you want to send ahead for November, make sure to mark your envelope November so I know to hold it. And the theme then is Thankful, Grateful, Blessed. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in, participating in the live chat and in the comments on the replay. If you enjoyed tonight's video showcase, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos like Thursday night stamp therapy, which is happening in just 2 days. It is Elisa's birthday on Thursday, so I think I'm going to pre-record a video for you. We'll be live premiering at the normal time. I just won't be able to see your comments while I'm demonstrating, so I'll pop in on the chat as I can. I'm not sure exactly what our evening is going to look like, but I just want to make sure to save some time to celebrate Elise. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my stamping community. And thank you to all of our swappers for their amazing inspiration. I'm ready to just sit down and stamp and think outside the box. So thank you for sharing with us. All right, that's it for me for now. Have a great evening, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye, everybody.